Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. And before we get into this week's video, I just want to give a special big shout out and thank you to everyone that follows and supports me on TikTok and Instagram. I'm expecting to reach 1.4 million on TikTok today, and that certainly wouldn't be possible without all of your assistance and support. So from the bottom of my heart, I really just want to say thank you and I appreciate you. This is my gym bag. There's nothing worse for me than going to the gym and not being able to get the best out of my session because I'm missing something. So first things first, get a bag that's big enough in order to house all the things that you need. One of the most major things you don't want to be remembered for is being the smelly guy. So once you've got those pits seen to, we're going to move on to the next thing, which is fundamentally a shaker. Personally, I don't like to package my supplements for the day. I keep the containers in my bag. You never know if you're going to need more if you're having an extended session, so I just like to be well prepared. Personally, I prefer doing some fasted cardio in the morning. When I do, I take my carnitine, helps me work up a great sweat, and I love the way it makes me feel. Now onto the pre-workout. So I use the Rise Project Blackout High Stim Pre-Workout. But depending on what time you train, you might want to go for a stim-free pre-workout. So if you're sensitive to stimulants, I'd also suggest a stim-free or lower stim pre-workout. So what you can do is you can actually stack these two together. What I like to do when training legs, I combine the pump with a high stim pre. And because I'm not natty, I always have some creatine handy in the bag. Lifting straps. It allows you to lift heavier, taking the strain off your forearm, therefore maximizing your lift strength. Towel and sanitizer, of course. Knee wraps. Granted, I'm a bodybuilder, not a powerlifter, but these certainly do come in handy when you're doing some heavy lifts. Some ear pods. When I train, nothing gets me going more than some good music. If I don't like any of the outside disruptions, this really helps me channel in and focus and really smash through my workout. The Rise BCA EAA has a lot of electrolytes in it, and if you're really pushing hard, you're sweating, you need to hydrate yourself. Resistance bands, there's a lot of exercises that you can do using the bands alone. You can also add the bands to the machines to change the way the machine feels and also to apply tension to other muscles. Lastly, protein powder. I like to have a protein shake as soon as I'm done training. This keeps me full until I get home and get down my meal. Even though I have a gym at home, I like to sometimes hit a session at one of the gyms locally, or if I'm on the road in between meetings, I like to make sure that I got my gym bag packed and ready so that I can always hit a session depending on where I'm at. If you find packing single servings of your supplements works better for you, go ahead, do it. Just make sure that you have it on you. Going to be posting a lot more frequently, so stay tuned and see you in the next video.